Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Brittany. I am back. I am better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, and click the bell to be notified of every time I post. Because I do post frequently. All right, y'all, let's say our anthem together, baby. We are jumping, we are skipping, we hopping, we leaping, we doing the Dougie or Dougie into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a member on my Patreon. All right, y'all, let's get into this video. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It was very disappointing. It wasn't all that. This episode of Baddies Midwest, it gave filler for the most part. They was fine a lot, but I don't know. It just wasn't all that. I was excited to see tesehki and Dolly fight, but this is my thing right here. Does Dolly ever fight her again? I hope that they didn't fight that one time and then that's that. I think you need your lick back. Real bad. I think you need your lick back. Sister. You was hanging in there with her though. No shade. She ain't mop the floor with you. You said you got heart, okay? She might come off the floor with the rest of the girlies, but she came off the floor with you. And I definitely believe that it's true, okay? Now I will say this. Like I said before, I feel as though she need her lick back just because, baby, like, you need your lick back. You need a real, like, square up with tesehki all the way. It was Pretty P's episode. This was really, it's all about Pretty P. It's all about Pretty P. And they gave us different looks this episode. Some I liked, some they could have kept. No shade. Natalie was getting on my nerves, playing slow, acting like she didn't want certain stuff to happen. But then she really did want it to happen. I was like, girl, this acting is getting on my nerves. Like, just get out the way so they can fight. Like, all that extra in the confessionals really be, like, irritating. Now we go to the scene that we seen last week, but it's just a continuation of it. And Lex and Ivory go 3 rounds. Baby. And now this TV girls, as soon as they come over here to Zeus, they be getting their ass tore a new one. Now, I'm just like, Ivory got hands. Like, Ivory can fight. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Zeus, like, soon as you sign that contract, your fighting abilities just go bibbity bobbity boo or what. But, baby, when I tell you basketball girl is whooping her ass, like, oh my God. I'm like, Ivory. And you could tell Ivory is getting irritated. She frustrated. I'm frustrated too. Because I'm like, surely you would get one round. And I need the angle I need the angle from Lex's point of view. I need that angle. Because the Ivory point of view, like, you see her hands, and I'm like, okay, she winning. Then you see her face, it's like, oh, you're losing. And I hate that. For real, like that, I'm just in shock. No wonder when Mel came, she took all her anger out on Mel because she not having her way in this house. She's not having her way at all. It's not the Ivory show. She thought she was going to come in trying to bully people. And the little basketball girl is like, bully who? Bully where? I still don't care for Lex. I still don't care for it. But I will say this: Ivory started with Lex, and it's not looking good for Ivory. I mean, every time y'all get on the screen and y'all fight, basketball girl keep up and kind of take you through there. No shade. And I love to watch Ivory fight, but it's like, you've moved up another level and was able to transition, and they tearing you. Pressure might be right. No shade. Just because this is not looking good, I mean, not a round did you win. And you was talking all that balls on the internet, hollering about just because my eye black don't mean that she won. Y'all went 3 rounds. She ain't got not a scratch on her. You got knots and a black eye. She hit too hard. Hit too hard. I don't know who said it. Who said that, y'all? But it was like, hit too hard. Hit too hard. Oh, Isaiah brother. This is the definition of I hit too hard. And I mean, cause like the way the angle set up, she pushing her in the corner. It's like, oh, okay, Lex losing. Ivory turn around, boom. I'm in shock. I'm like, dang. Lex was actually winning. Like, it's the wig all in the way. Both of them fight so wild. I'm like, child, please give me another angle than this one. Ivory point of view. I need Lex's point of view. Because what is going on here? She is getting tore. But I don't feel bad for her. When Ivory said not swear and they just looked at her and tried not to laugh and they seen all them knots, I was hollering because the knots are right there. They're right there, forming as soon as y'all got done fighting. The knots were forming. And it's truly Akbar telling some, I don't see no knots. And looked at Jayla and her, and Jayla started smiling. Messy Betsy, because if that ain't me and my friend, but why would you lie and say that you'll see no knots? You should just say I'm staying out of that. Cause girl, the knots were there. The knots were forming. They had to laugh and Jayla ain't say nothing. So that to me, when Jayla didn't say nothing, that let Ivory knew that she did have knots. And you see, she quickly left off the scene. I'm like, yeah, you need to go. So Lex and Jayla get into it again. They was on one accord till Jayla said, you can't form an opinion or voice your opinion about me when you don't know the whole situation. And Lex said, yes, I can. They go into it back and forth. Jayla told her, shut me up. Lex did not shut her up. I will say this though. My girl Jayla don't play that. Like, she gonna get in the field every time. And regardless of what she did to Ivory, she like, you're not gonna do that to me, so shut me up. Now I'm looking for when she gave Lex her credit, because right now when it comes to Jayla, Lex don't get no credit from me. That ring around the rosy that they did, that they quote unquote said was a fight, please. Now with Ivory, I ain't gonna lie. We didn't need her to fight Tesehki because we have Tesehki's little sister right here, aka basketball player, that is taking Ivory through that baddie's house. I ain't gonna lie, I agree with Lex because Ivory picked her out. And I think Ivory picked the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? Like, truly, when an LSCV girl is transition over, I would say everybody except Dolly right now. Because when her and Tesehki fought, she did keep up and she was punching right on back. It didn't give no ET, it didn't give no Ivory, it did not give Diamond. It gave Mississippi, okay, down in the gutter. It gave that. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, Lex, I agree. Ivory, ducked her out of all of the gooses, and she's meeting her match. Um, the fact that Lex is taking her through there like that, I think is crazy. And I expected more from Ivory this season, but it's giving background character like a mug. She ain't made a name for herself, and like I said, it's just giving, background. It's not giving the Ivory show at all. Now we move on to the next scene. Basically, Natalie was just telling the girls to get ready so they can go to the club. Now, let's talk about some of these looks that we are seeing. So, Tinka's, I love her third look. Tinka has been eating up the creativity in her confessionals. No shade. She's been giving. I've enjoyed all her looks. I've enjoyed all of them. Now, Lex, she's a miss with me. I'm not going to lie to you. All her looks are a mess. Um, the butterflies, I'm so tired of fireflies in her hair. They are getting on my nerves. But you could tell her third look, she finally got a check. By her third look, Emma third look, you could tell all of them finally have some type of coin. Because I mean, and I like the she go on her, but I don't like that. I don't like the look. I see where we were going, but again, the butterflies is just taking me, and I don't like the green on her. I don't know. It's okay. Like it's not an ugly look. I just don't like it on her. All right, so let's talk about some of these club looks. Dolly looks cute. I like Dolly's look. It's very unique. It's very different. I like Summer's look. It's kind of the same look that she's continued to give us. It's cute. It's cool for what it was. Scotty's third confessional look, I don't like it. Scotty's just not giving with her confessional looks. Usually she is, but this season she not. Scotty has had on the same outfit all day and wearing it to the club. I think it's crazy. Like, girl, go take a shower and put on a different outfit. Natalie outfit looks a mess. I don't know where Natalie is going. I don't know. Natalie fashion is very much a mess. Let me see who else. Hers was a miss. Jasmine's, hers is okay. It was plain. It was okay. Akbar plain. It was like Yoshi. I definitely feel like the next episode they gonna send her home. Yoshi hasn't been here, there. Like, girl, go home. I do like Paula's look, Pretty P. She looks okay. It's not just amazing, but it's okay. Summer's third confessional look is okay. It's not my favorite. It's okay though. Like I said, it's not my favorite. I don't know. Like when I tell you, it could really be a hit or a miss. You just never know. Tinka's look is also a miss. You got to find earlier. The wig is coming up in the front. Like, girl, you look a mess. Jaden also looks a mess. Like you can just tell they didn't put no type of effort into their outfits. Emma look okay, but I need y'all to put effort in. You know, y'all baddies, y'all getting these nice thick checks. Can we put a little effort into the outfit? Everything don't have to be name brand, but let's put a little bit of effort in. Like that's one thing I can say about Dolly. When you do see her when they go to the club, she do be dressed up. It do be given. Like even Ivory outfit was ugly. Like when they go to the club, it just don't give. And a lot of their confessional looks this season is not giving, especially Scotty's. So the girls all on the bus, and Summer starts talking about the girl that had followed her to the club and hit her, socked her while they were at the club. She not worried about that girl, dot of this, dot of that. That girl wanted to get a storyline, obviously, to get on baddies, but they not stunning her. All right, then she started talking about Mariah, just saying how she took Mariah's job, and Natalie called Mariah. Like, don't get me wrong, to an extent, I'm here for the mess. I'm here for like, oh, you talking stuff? Okay, so since you talking, let's walk it. I'm here for that. But to an extent, like, damn, bitch, can you just vibe? Like, just let her talk. It was no need for you to call Mariah. Y'all, one of the producers said, oh, it's gonna be a long break. Okay, so let it be a long break. Don't call her like y'all finna put her back on. Y'all clearly didn't want her on the show. When she was on the show, y'all was making her run 1,001 fades. Like, girl, like Natalie, yes, you messy, but like, damn, like back up. You doing too much. Like, I enjoy you being messy, but like to an extent, sometimes like I don't need you to force it. A lot of times you be forcing it when you get involved, and it's like, girl, go sit down. Let the mess just be organic. You did that last week when it came to the whole Tinka thing, and it wasn't cute. Like you be doing too much. You just need to let stuff happen organically and stop trying to force drama. You can tell when you're forcing it because we don't care for it. Now let's talk about Akbar's third confessional look. It looked a hot mess. Akbar looked tired. The makeup is like very dry. I don't like the pearls. Like it just give don't want to be here. Her look just looks very tired. She is put together well, but her look just looks a mess. So the girls get to the club, and I ain't gonna lie to you, it's not giving sold out. It's not giving packed wall to wall. It's giving people in there. It's giving, people there, but it's not giving sold out. It's not giving packed out. It's not giving wall to wall. Can't move up in there. I will say that, and I'm very tired of the concerts. No shade. I'm tired of the concerts. All right, so I mean no harm when I say this, but I'ma just be honest. It didn't look like nobody knew Jasmine songs. No shade, I'm not being funny, but the crowd was not hyped when she got on the mic, and the crowd was not hyped when Akbar got on the mic. The crowd was looking like DTB, DTB, and even when Diamond got up there, the song that she wanted to perform, nobody knew. Girl, that crowd was not hyped. The crowd was not loving it. It was giving, okay, we enjoying the baddies. That's what it was giving. I don't think they knew Jasmine's songs, and I don't think that she rocked the mic either. It seems as though, it was giving practice, not performance. No shade. Now, Ivory arrives at the club, and honestly, it seems as though to me, her confidence has went down. I think Ivory is having, talks with self, and she's seeing that this is not as easy as Now That's TV. It's not, a 7-day thing where you get off where you mad at and you can fight, and you find people that's getting paid $2,000. You find people that's getting, 20,000, 30,000, and they find to keep their spot, and they gonna make sure they keep their spot, and they not finna let you, because you got a little title and a little name, thinking that you finna run something. So I think that Zeus is very much so humbling her right now. The way she walked in that club, it was giving, she had to have a conversation with herself. She came, and she had to put herself together. Seems as though Danye, her mama, maybe Jazz, had to give her a talk and tell her, like, girl, okay, you lost. It's fine. We all lose. You need to keep doing this. You want to come back. Yeah, because like I said, it's not giving Ivory and Now That's TV. They not playing with her over here, Zeus. Okay, so let's get into some more confessional looks. Ivory's third confessional look, it's not hitting for me. It's not hitting. DTB's third confessional look, I didn't really care for it either. It was unique, but the chain like going down her face, I'm like, girl, please. I just didn't care for it. So the girls hop back on the bus after a fight broke out at the club, and they gave us these weak songs that we do not know. So they get back on the bus, and Scotty and Natalie get to arguing just about how Natalie be hanging out with Emma, and how Natalie unfollowed Scotty when her and DJ Scott was into it. And Natalie then gets offensive and like, you're annoying and you'll stay unfollowed. I'm like, girl, she always do you like that. Like, when is you gonna just understand it? Natalie makes the rules. You don't make the rules. She do. So if Natalie say jump, you need to say how high. When you say jump, she's gonna say, I'm not doing that. I'm paying you. Get out my face. Natalie doesn't abide by the same rules that she makes Scotty abides by. Like, it is what it is. And they also talked about Jayla and Lex, but it really wasn't anything to talk about because what was there to talk about? They didn't. The fight was weak. The fight was weak. And I'm gonna say this too, just no shade. I love dogs. I have dogs, and I'm definitely down to take my dogs any and everywhere, regardless of like how people feel or everything like that. But too, taking the dog to the club, I think is crazy. Scotty is really forcing it. I'm just trying to figure out, why do you need Capri everywhere? Like, to an extent, I like the dog don't need to be everywhere. The dog could be in your confessionals. The dog could be there at the house or wherever y'all at, but the dog going to the club with y'all, stuff like that, she just taking it a little far. It's a little extreme to me. Now we move on to the next day, and I'm gonna say this too, I love Biggie's third confessional. Look, Biggie, wait, this might be her fourth. Might be her fourth. I don't know. That last one they showed, though, please never show me that one again. But this one I did like. Jayla's third one, I thought was cool. It's not the best I've ever seen her in, but it was okay. It gave very much Professor, you know. Natalie's third one I thought was super duper cute. Super duper cute. I love the pink, the black, the white. Those are like my favorite colors to go together. So I thought she ate that up. That was super duper cute. So we move into a scene where it's Diamond, Tinka, and Biggie. I don't know why they added Biggie in there, but okay, go crazy with it. So Diamond just ends up saying that she taught a Pretty P because she feels as though Pretty P is picking on her. Girl, y'all had one scene together where y'all fought. Where is it that girl like just keeps saying something to you? She ain't said something to you since then. Y'all got into it. Y'all got to find. Y'all ate that up. Like she ain't said anything else. So what are you talking about? And I'm gonna agree with Biggie. They are not OGs. Y'all are, you know, like sophomores. But OGs is crazy. Y'all is not OGs. Y'all haven't even been here that long. To be honest, I don't even consider tesehki and I don't know OG. Like they haven't been here that long. You know? Like a lot of y'all ain't been here that long and the seasons be so quick. No ma'am. Y'all is not OGs. Y'all like sophomores, juniors, but not OGs. Okay, so Natalie has thought of another idea to basically have all the baddies make a song. Somebody ain't got one or two songs on the TikTok streaming platform that it went crazy, and all of a sudden now she wants to be a producer. She wants to be a manager. She wants to be an artist. Girl, please, please. The only one I would say, well, not even one, but when it comes to like Diamond, everybody said that Rolly got some hits. I still haven't listened, but everybody saying like Rolly be snapping, Diamond be snapping. I be listening to Diamond music here and there. Who else? That's it for me. Currently. But I mean, like I said, that's it. I don't really listen to nobody else. Biggie, I don't listen to her music. What's her name? Tasiki, I don't listen to her. Anna, I dang sure don't listen to her. No, Natalie, look, girl, you got this one little song out, two songs out. You doing too much. Like, girl, just be cute. Like, just make your little bops and call it a day. Like, nobody's taking y'all like, well, Diamond, I take her serious as an artist. I don't necessarily take the other girls serious as an artist because they don't, in my opinion, put in the work of an artist. Like Diamond always just is in the stool, really like taking her craft serious. I think more so like the girls, a lot of them take baddie serious and then they craft. It's more like I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna get this baddie money. I ain't got nothing else to do but get this money right here. Oh, and I do music on the side. It be giving side gigs, side hustle. It don't be giving artists to me. And no, like Nelly always trying to look for a way to make money. Just do baddies. You got the little shot o'clock game out. That's that. Other than that, just vibe because a lot of them don't really take themselves serious as much as they try to play like they do. Now, Rolly decides to say that Akbar is like the best rapper. She really do that. Baby, I haven't heard, I haven't searched nothing that comes to an Akbar in her music. Akbar just don't do it for me. Queen of Atlanta is crazy. She don't do it for me. I don't know how she making her money, but I don't think it's off that music. No shade. And then Biggie saying that she one of the hottest rappers. Another one who's not gonna do it for me. Another one who I'm not gonna research and go on my way for. What we doing? What's the word? You're not one of the best rappers out here. Calm down, cool, collect, relax. Okay, Akbar and Biggie suck because what was that on both parts? Both parts gave proving my point. Nobody wants to hear neither one of y'all. What we doing? What's the word? Sit down and be a baddie and be cute. Cause the booth is not looking for y'all and y'all shouldn't be looking for it. So they get out the bus and they at the little place that they supposed to be doing this field trip at. I can't even take the lady serious because I'm looking at all them bugs behind her just feasting together fine. I'm like, ugh, ew, I'm itching through the screen. So we finally get to the scene that everybody has been waiting on. Tasiki versus Bad Dolly. Now, boom, Bad Dolly ends up going up to Anna. And I think this was a producer who told her to go up to her because honestly, it was out of the blue. But no lie, she been pressing on her. Like, she has just continuously pressed her. Like, every chance she gets, she on her, she pressing her. So I will give her that. She has been consistent with wanting her beef with Anna. Very much so. I don't know how, when everything hit the fan at the premiere, when she went live, she told me her and Anna was cool the whole season. Because so far during the season, y'all been getting into it and you've been looking for a fade to catch. So where is it that y'all are quote unquote cool at? So she ends up going over to Anna. She pushed her like, we still got beef, da da da. Before we do anything, we finna fight. So Tasiki like, no, y'all not fighting. Now she get in her confession to my son. Oh well, I'm Captain Saver 304. No, you're not that, but we're gonna get into you in a second. So she tells her you not fighting her, and then she pushed Dolly. Okay, now to me, this is my thoughts. These are my opinions. My channel, my review. Tasiki jumped in it on some, I already told you you're not fighting her. So what I mean by that is, like, when she pressed Anna at the bus, when all them was outside and Lex, Ivory, Jayla, Ivory, and all them was fine, and everybody kind of crowded around Anna when Dolly was trying to press her. I feel like the energy had already let it be known, like, I told you before, like, you're not fighting her. And not only that, she had already explained to you that she didn't want to fight you. So you coming out the blue thinking you're gonna get all up on her. We're not doing it. So boom. Her Anna and Bad Dolly just going back and forth. Ain't nobody hit nobody, nothing. Even from Anna confessional, you could tell Anna did not want to fight. Anna is scary. Anna really don't want to get in the paint with Dolly. Let's be so for real. She don't want that. She don't need that. So they get into it, da da da. And midst them getting into it, Tasiki pushes Bad Dolly. Now, did she need to push her? No. But when she pushed her, I think she wanted to spread her weight around, let it be known. If I said you're not fighting her, you're not fighting her. And I'm going to put my hands on you, and you're not going to do nothing. But Bad Dolly did do something. Now, when she pushed her, I guess reflexes just said, okay, let me throw the drink on her. Instead of like fighting her right then, I'm going to pour the drink. Like, you don't push me, So she threw the drink, and then Tinka, jumping in something that ain't got nothing to do with her, throws liquor in Bad Dolly's face. Now, I don't care what nobody say. The fact that Tasiki ran up, and in the beginning, Dolly wasn't necessarily fighting her back, but once Dolly turned around, Dolly was on there too. It was not no, oh, whoop. You was not tearing her up. You did not tear Bad Dolly up, babes. It wasn't that. It ain't give that. And Jazz told me something, oh, in that moment, she knew she messed up. No, it didn't get that, because regardless of whatever was going on with her eye, she still was in there with her. Bah, 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 coming from the shoulders. It was not no pulling hair on Dolly's side whatsoever. And I'm going to say this too. At one point, Tasiki, I think it surprised Tasiki that Dolly was able to keep up with her, and Dolly wasn't playing with her. Dolly wasn't finna have it. But then I believe this is the producers wanting to get a reaction out of Tasiki. Mind you, they did that with Nunu when they had Nunu say something, and I think this was the same thing. They wanted Dolly to come up and press on her right then and there. And Dolly did that, but Dolly already knew, okay, if I press her again, this might happen. She had already knew something might occur. And with her knowing that, she was kind of prepared for whatever. And the whatever was her and Tasiki fighting. And I ain't gonna lie, Dolly kept up. Now, after the fight, I was looking for a round two. Baby, when I first watched it, I skipped in the middle because I already knew it was probably going to be in the middle somewhere. I'm skipping through. I finally see the fight. Boom. Okay, great. I skipped through a little more because I'm like, okay, ain't nobody studying these donuts. Ain't nobody studying these apples. Part two, I see next on, I see everything but them fighting again. Where is the second round? Because if that was that, you need to get your lick back all the way. Because no. And then it's Natalie. It's Natalie then coming up like scolding Dolly. You don't do that. You don't just hit somebody. You don't do that. You don't throw that out. Who are you? Who are you talking to? She's a grown woman. Y'all know what this show consists of. Don't play with her. I didn't like that. All that playing like you don't know what's up, you don't know what's going on. Like I said before, it gave force, it gave produced. Yeah, so I didn't really care for Natalie doing that. And when the girl said, "Do I got something in my eye?" No, but what happened with you and Anna? Tell me everything right now. Natalie, you need to calm down. Get out of this delusional world of trying to make it make sense for the camera and like really care about your cast members. Cause in that moment, the character of you was still on. And for somebody to love my friends, I care about my friends. I'm such a good person. I support all the baddies. In that moment, it was not giving it. You was giving me Isaiah. And you don't give me Isaiah most of the time, but in that moment you was giving me Isaiah. And I don't like that for you. Like the girl is trying to make sure she ain't got none of her eye. You telling me you good. Anyways, so what happened with you and Anna? Tell me everything. I think you just too thirsty for the storyline. And then too, you coming up to her, you telling her like you don't throw drinks. Who are you? Like you on a show, right? That's what they doing. They put on a show. Shut up. And I'm gonna say this too. Like I said before, Tesehki does throw her weight around. Tesehki know that she's a eater. She's been undefeated so far. So it's like she feel as though I'm big dog, but I really think that Dolly can hang in there with her. No shade. I really do. And I think if they was to get a head up, I'm not saying her title will be taken away from her, but I would say we wouldn't we would get her off that pedestal of, oh, can't nobody mess with Tesehki. Tesehki whooping everybody, you know? Like she might be able to whoop the commoners, but 1 out of 10 people can't whoop her like that. And now, mind you, and when I say Tesehki throw her weight around, this is what I mean. Like in the next scene, she threw a drink in my face and she got beat up and she's gonna get beat up again and again. It's like you did not beat that girl up. You all you did was snatch that girl with. That girl ain't come out with no knots or nothing. And from the angle that we see, she find you back good. I think she surprised you at one point because at one point you was moving back. Yeah, you could fight, but you and met somebody who could fight too, who can keep up with you. And even if she was taking up for Anna on some big sis, little sis type of time, I just think it's more like she comfortable. She wanted to see if Dolly was gonna hit her back. I think to an extent, Tesehki certain people don't play with her, and she know that when it comes to certain people will try them, but they won't try her. So I think it was more so her throwing her weight around, more so than being like, "Oh, this is my sister. I'm gonna protect my sister." Because she just wanted to protect her. She could have just been like, "Oh, y'all not fighting." When the push came in like, "You ain't gonna hit me." So let me push you so I can let you know you ain't finna do nothing over here. More so. Now I feel as though this scene was very produced as well, having DTB go over there and talk to Dolly, because before this you had never seen them together. So it was given like, yeah, I fought her, you fought her, yeah, we both dark skinned girls, we doing our thing. Like, and yes, y'all stand in the pain, y'all not scared of nobody, and I salute y'all for that, for real. But I feel as though this scene was very much produced too, because we had never seen them talk to each other. So all of a sudden now they cool because they had a common goal of both of them find Tesehki. And the difference between y'all two was, even though Diamond fought Tesehki, she had already knew she was gonna lose. At least Dolly had a little faith in herself to know that she wasn't gonna lose, and even if she did, it was gonna be a hell of a loss. It was not gonna be nothing easy. She wasn't going down quickly, and she wasn't going down without a fight. So I don't believe Tesehki necessarily won. I don't believe Dolly necessarily won, because by the time they really got the fight for real, they broke it up. And then two, that's why I say I need a round two, a real head up, so I can see what it's really giving. Cause it don't seem as though they get a round two in. That's getting on my nerves. Now I want to tell y'all I had pre-recorded some gameplay for y'all, and I know right now it has turned black for y'all, and I'm so sorry. But I will be finishing the episode, and it just gonna be a black screen. I don't feel like going back and doing no more gameplay. Sorry. No, you fought her because you wanted to let her know that you weren't playing with her and that this your show and you gonna run it, and she not finna play with Anna, aka you. You told her that she wasn't fine, and you wanted to punk her, so you pushed her. You ain't fight her because of no alcohol went in your face. You had when you pushed her, you already knew what time it was. You already knew that she was from Mississippi, what you know about her. So you knew it was gonna be a reaction. It just wasn't the reaction you was looking for. Now we move on to the next scene, which I'm feeling that Pretty P ain't playing. So it seems as though they cut whatever part Tinka said. So when they started the scene, it gave Pretty P just started saying something out the way. Like she just wanted to confront Tinka. And obviously they put them in a group together for a reason. So Pretty B, talking, and she just like, ain't nobody scared of you. I'm running with you, girl. I ain't playing with you. And Natalie was like, what did you say to her, Tinka? And she was like, I told her to move. Tinka played way too much because that had me kiki cackling. So she was like, I told her to move. And Pretty P said, and I didn't. And I didn't. She was like, anybody afraid of you? Anybody afraid to rumble with you? So Tinka then tells Natalie to move. Natalie, and this would be irritating me about Natalie. My thing is this, Natalie, we know that you be wanting them to fight. That's what you want. That's what the show is all about. That's the foundation of the show. It be getting on my nerves. It irks me when Natalie sit up there and be like, guys, well, like, bitch, move. When she told you to move, you should just say, okay, and get out the way, because that's really what you want. I'd rather you just be honest with your audience and stop playing like you don't want them to fight. You really want it to be like a good show. Like, girl, you want them to fight. So shut up and just move. When she told you to move, it's the, no, y'all don't. Okay, I'm getting out the way. That just irritates me. That makes me want to bop her. Like, girl, just move. When she said move, Natalie, you should just be like, okay, and moved out the way and let them get there. All that extra, you stay up here, Pretty P. Like, girl, obviously, y'all reset the scene to bring it to where all y'all got back down off the steps, and the fight was weak. Diamond running up was super stupid. It was very weak. Like, girl, please go. Like, why did you run up? And it in the run up, like, it took you forever to get there. And as soon as you got there, the pop was just so childish. Like, girl, boo, you ain't help and got your wig snatched. Like, that's what you get because you're doing too much. Summer then trying to fight Pretty P. I'm like, girl, you've had 3-4 episodes. Sit down. Y'all getting on my nerves. So Scotty ends up calling out Emma on the bus. Okay, Scotty, good for you. You know what I'm saying? You get a silver sticker for at least attempting to take up for yourself. She was very in and out for me. She didn't just, really go into the role and dominate it. It gave a little bit of confidence. Then, she would kind of think about it and be like, oh, I'm the nice girl. Like, she was going in and out of character for me. Oh, I'm not bullying her, but I'm just saying I'm gonna call her out. I'm usually very nice. Da da da. Like, girl, pick it. Is you gonna be the evil villain or is you gonna be the nice girl next door? Pick who you gonna be. So I don't know. I feel as though she was trying to give, mean girl, but it just wasn't working. Not for me. Emma really didn't care. And it was the co-signers on the side for me. Tinka and Biggie. Like, both of them was getting on my nerves. But I do love that Tinka was clocking Biggie. Every time, like, I think Scotty said that Emma's Cuban. And then Biggie tried to say something. Tinka said, girl, shut up. I'm like, right, shut up. Like, girl, you be just always got something to say. That's what I tell you. You don't like to stand up for yourself, but you love to jump in stuff that ain't got nothing to do with you. Shut up. So, Bad Dolly and Summer run in the house. Dolly take off her shoes. She want to fight so bad. I'm like, great. Okay, we finna see you fight tesehki. Like, that's the only person I need to see you fight. You took your wig off. You took your shoes off. Like, you ready. Okay, Summer throw her back. I'm like, I don't care about Summer fighting right now. I need to see you get in the field. So Pretty P come, Pretty P drop her bag. I'm like, okay. I mean, I like it, but y'all ain't who I really want to see. So Summer get into it with Pretty P, and to an extent, Summer kind of keeping up. She lost, but she was keeping up. It was Dolly. Oh dang! I'm like, yeah, you already see where it's going. So I believe that Dolly ends up taking her frustration that she has with tesehki out on Pretty P, and she absolutely ate Pretty P up. But next week, I feel as though it's gonna be fights that I personally really don't care about. It's gonna be Summer versus Jazz. Seen that, done that. I'm over them two together. I'm over them two bickering and arguing. Please send Jazz home immediately. I believe they sent Yoshi home. Not gonna lie to you, I think she's the one who got sent home. What else? What else? Jaden and Biggie, Akbar and Biggie get into it. Boring. Newport's girl, she finally get in some type of the field, but none of these people can fight, so I really don't care. All right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Hopefully, they tell us an update about the fight and they tell us it's part two. Cause only thing I'm stunned is Tasiki versus Dolly. Okay, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Bye.